Crimson_Ricky is first to the stream. Drink, you fool.
Okay, I think we are just about ready to go. How's everyone doing today? I believe Crimson was here first, and I shall indeed hydrate. It's hump day? It is hump day. We are at the peak of the hump. Then we shall move on to the plateau. Everything seems fine on my end. I think I'm gonna swap it over. Alright. So, last time, I think did we do some dragoon stuff? Either way, last time we did some story stuff, and stuff is actually happening. But we got to a point where I got to a dungeon, but I was running out of time, so I'm like, ah, shit. Gonna have to, save it for this time. Trying to give his fish to Badcap. Haven't gone to mess with it yet, but I want to give it a spin here soon. Trying to give his fish to play with you. Are you talking some castle crashers? She'll just poison Green Knight, but just looks like you. Right, poison green. Because the shroob is poisonous, I guess. Would Fish play if you made him into a knight? Well, Fish doesn't even have a normal avatar. Shroob, you need to get on that. Fish needs some sort of avatar. If he hasn't already. Anyway, I don't think there's anything going on with my characters. I only booted this up yesterday. Fish likes castle crushes too. Yeah, okay, he has that fish avatar. That's right. I don't know why, but when I was picturing like a fish avatar for, fish, I just keep thinking of like One Piece creator Oda, how like there's that one image where he drew himself with like he has like the fish head, but the rest of it is like a normal human body. I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, so last time we got Summoner, White Mage, and Scholar. I booted this game up on my own time last night, and it's a good thing I did because there was an update. Paladin's not at level 40, so I think we're just going to continue on with plot. I need to go to Northern Thanaland. Should draw that. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Shrew, right? Because I don't know why. That's what I was picturing, like, Fish's avatar would be. And if Fish were to have a custom avatar in Castle Crashers, that's probably the way to do it. Don't see Taylor here, so if he's gonna show up, it would be later. Although he's been busy the last couple weeks. I did not put that much time into this game in between streams because I thought I was going to be going on break. So I only booted this game up yesterday and only put a little bit of time into it. Good. And speaking of One Piece, did you something that happened I believe yesterday? Did you hear that Oda has written down what the contents of the One Piece are and what's going to happen to Luffy in the future? Put it in his treasure chest and put it in the ocean somewhere. This is something that just happened. Of course, people are already, like, pinpointing the location. The One Piece is real. It is real. Because, you know, it kind of sounds like the One Piece isn't going to be the friends that we made along the way. Everyone knows One Piece is the friends we I just made that joke. Okay, just looking around. Yeah, I know. It's the same mindset, Shrew. Same mindset. But yeah, I think we're gonna find out soon. Brings out. Oh, we're on the same wavelength, Shrew, right now, so it's good to know. I'm gonna get myself an actual avatar. Wouldn't be the worst idea back out. That way you have something to reference whenever you draw yourself and stuff. Speaking of avatars, I think I'm almost done with the new stream avatar. I think all that's left is to make a attacking animation. I think that's it. I mean, I see the Pokemon ones have a sleep animation, but I haven't seen it actually be used. So, I think all that's actually left is the attack animations, and then I think it's almost ready to go. Dance? Well, not even the Pokemon ones have a dance animation, or a unique one, I should say. Drawing hats and making them look stupid. I mean, that's fair. You do that weird rocky thing. Yes, but that's not a specific, like, animation that was made. That's just, like, a default one. You can make custom, make a custom animation for dancing. Yeah, the Pokemon ones don't actually have anything. The only other one that's not a default one is attack and sleep. Although, I have never seen the Pokemon ones do a sleep animation. I've never seen it. So I don't know what it's for. But, for stream avatars, you have to have five different sets for animation, like default. You have to have like an idle animation, you need to have a walking one, a sit, a stand, and a jump animation. Like, those are mandatory. Anything after that is just kind of up to you, if you want to add something. Well, at this point, Backcap, you kind of need to be a top hat, right? You know, if you're a top hat, that means more room for draining bad luck, you know? You sit? Yeah, you can. There is a sit animation. I tested it out. Just do Command Sit. And then I think to get out of the sit animation, you have to do Command Stand. I didn't know that at first either. I can't really test out myself because I'm kind of in the middle of this, but there is a Command Sit option. always rude. You bring luck sponge to you because so far that's the best use you have given me. And if I don't know, they can fit into some sort of lore. You already know you have bad luck, but you drain the bad luck from everywhere else. That goes into your lore. You're doing the sit right now? Okay, so maybe some of them don't specifically have a good one. But the fact is, they technically have a sit animation. Here, let me try. Maybe Heracross has a good one. No, it's command. It's command, exclamation point. Oh yeah, see, Heracross has one. Exclamation point sit, bad cap. See, Heracross has one. It kind of looks like he's just falling flat on his face, though. See? And then you have to do command stand to go back to normal. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So, the Gens 1 through 4 Pokemon were sprites taken from the first 2 Mystery Dungeon games. The Gens 5 and 6 Pokemon were made by someone else on, you know, just an independent one, and they probably just didn't make an actual, a proper sit animation. So your Mega Lucario Crimson, I don't think has a proper sit command. Let me get rid of the small fry. Oh my god, there's a bunch of Robits everywhere. A bunch of people. But yeah, attack is the only one I plan to make a specific command for. Or I should say extra command for. Maybe I'll do more with the other ones, because I only made like a single strike for like sit, stand. I don't think I need to make another stand, that's just going back to idle animation. Or jump. I don't know if I really need to make another one, but we'll see. But I think for now, I just need to make an attack one. Let's get rid of these guys. Command extension bad cap. That's how you change avatars. Come on, there we go. Looks like all the small fry are gone, so we're just taking on the Magitech armor. you test? Again, I can't really look at chat. Like, there's a lot going on. Or it's harder for me to look at chat right now. Okay. Let's go south. Nope, I guess I can't go south. Can I go north? Can I? Can't really seem to move. Can't really seem to move forward. Oh, there we go. No? I can't go in there? Okay, no, I interact with it. Got it. Okay, I just go this way. No, don't attack me. Attack the freaking tank. I'll say that is the problem with doing, like, playing with NPCs. If you're playing as a DPS or a healer, because you're the one that has to run first, you'll be the one that's aggro first. So it's like, no, attack the tank! Oh, of course you're testing out Whale. Welcome back to Whale. You're just blocking the freaking PNG. Welcome back to Waylord Plays. Here we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Going to storm the Empire's hideout and fight the ultimate weapon. Oh, did you do the sick command right in front of me? So you're just blocking me? That's funny. Is there another? Oh no, there's fire bombs, okay. I played a little bit of Castlevania yesterday, but only like while waiting in between for 14 to update. I can't say I really got much done. I'm just like trying to get the item grinding done, but no luck. Got no luck on that one. It's an enemy that, like, every time you fight one, there's always 3 of them. So I feel like the RNG is a lot lower for them, because there's always multiple. I don't know. It just feels like I'm getting very unlucky if that's not the case. Because I have to deal with Medusa heads to get an item drop at some point. But Medusa heads constantly respawn. Right? So you just kind of stand there and not have to reset the room. But I think because they constantly respawn, they have a way lower drop rate. At least it feels that way. It's hard to tell sometimes. hate that alert sound effect. But, you know, it is something that could be more annoying. So I should at least be happy about that. It could be more annoying. Do something about those airships? They keep trying to bomb me. Say I did that much yesterday. I did make an update to the avatar though, because I was showing Shroop. I was giving to get some feedback, and I did put it into stream avatars to actually test it out and see how it looked. And it felt like it needed an outline, so I went in and added an outline to it. It's a slow process, and by slow I mean I am a slow artist, and I just do like one thing and be like, well, I'm for like 20 minutes and I'm done for today. It's like I put one pixel on the canvas and I'm like, yep, I did some stuff today. I'm good to go. Play something else. I did get like a full night of sleep this time. My dog did not wake me up like at all, so I think I actually feel rested. I think it was due to lack of sleep that I was feeling off yesterday. So I think I'm all good. I think I'm all good. Just a corpse? Kind of. What are you using? What are you using right now? Can't tell. I actually can't tell what you're using. The sprite's very small. Looking on my... Actually, if I swap it over. Let me swap it over. Maybe I could get a better view. I can't tell. Is that Fennekin? I actually can't tell. Anyway, no, we go back this way. Oh, it's Cyndaquil? I honestly could not tell. Oh, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I think that's Cyndaquil's sit animation, or sleeping animation in the game. But they just repurpose it for sleep, or sit. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happened. They just repurposed the sleep one. They just put it for sit. It took me a while to realize that you were, that was even Cyndaquil. Doesn't help that the sprite is small and I don't have, like, everything on, like, full screen or something. Okay, the door opened. Oh, hey, Sid's here. Alright. Bunch of enemies. I can't think of any other animations to specifically add. To be honest, if there's a sleep one, I have never... Because there is a sleep animation that I've seen, but I don't know when it's used. Actually... Wait, what? What did I say? I didn't type anything in. Found something? What'd you find? Oh, is that the color option? Yeah, I've heard something about that. You can... I know something about that, but I haven't messed around with it. Yeah, okay. From what I understand, if you do that as a command, you can make you, or even make everyone, a specific color. So, like, the example I've seen, like, you can make an alternate sprite for, like, Mario, right? And then do color green, and you can make a green Mario. And I don't mean Luigi, I mean green Mario. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Because eventually, once I get the avatars I made in, I'm going to make a bunch of different colors for it anyway that you choose. So I don't think doing the different color like that is really going to make a difference. Will be useful for me. No, because I think that's also temporary. I could be wrong. But I plan to make a bunch of different color options for my sprite anyway, so... option? I'm not surprised. Say, gonna break the barrier? Oh, I didn't realize there was a random option. My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess. The Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this prince among men is, but only to discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than a oh, goddamn Texas. Yet, in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion and shower honors upon your head. Defies all odds? I don't know. How is it that you can be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you wreak havoc in your wake. You even slew with Talthin. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I could care less about how have you done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for. All that is mine. My minions, my comrades, even Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have them. His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine. Do you hear me? All mine. I lost everything once before. I will not suffer to it once again. You know, this kind of felt like a scene that was meant for voice acting. Especially if you're going to make it play automatically. But hey, another judge. Stuff is actually happening. Yay! We all like stuff. I think it's just this fight. I think it ends after this. Kind of looks like it. I don't think there's another fight. And since this is a this is a very small area to work around with. That was a very small area to work around with. It actually made me have to pay attention. This is what happens when you turn away. Don't pay attention for 2 seconds. You get hit and almost die. Oh, you're also Dedenne, I see. I actually have to try with this fight. Okay. Then I think we have to stay close to her. I don't fully know if that's how it works, but... Although there were some moves that no matter what you do, you just can't dodge. You just have to take them. Wait. What now? Are you able to see how much gold you have back at? Not like the gold actually means anything. The gold is meant to have you purchase different avatars, but I don't have it set up that way. So it really doesn't matter. No. It's happening all over again. Oh, I can actually go through this at my own pace. Please. I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My lord, Gaius. Dead. Poor fool who craved Gaius's affection over all else. May her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend, for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we have succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it, the Magitech field. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is, we cannot reach it on foot. Nay, we need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Scottbot. The final confrontation awaits. Stuff is happening now. Okay, what did I get? Aligning tombstones are relics of a long civilization Paris. Contain knowledge of the Alagan Empire. Been sent a toll of Heartmore run up by her reporter to seek out adventurers. Exchange tombstones. Okay, I don't get it. Didn't seem like there were really any rewards for this other than that. It's not like I didn't see any treasure. This didn't seem like a dungeon you come back to all the time. Right. I guess I'll take... I don't know, I'll just take this one. Okay, we need to go to the processing plant, and that is just back down there. Got it. I do have some plans with the stream avatars, but I need to make the new avatar set to kind of make things work. I look not so good. Oh, is that a fortune or something? Is that what that was, Badcap? Can I see Oh, 8-ball, that's what it was. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot about the 8-ball. 8-ball. Okay, I just did 8-ball, and then it just said yes because I didn't answer questions. It's just like 8-ball, yes. Like, Okay. I forgot that existed. The Enterprise is at your disposal. We can head to Praetorium. Yay! New dungeon. 8-Ball knows. I didn't even ask it anything, it just knows. It knows you're unlucky, got it. But yeah, I do have a few plans. Like, there are raids I can set up, and I kind of have one kind of started, but I want to make exclusive rewards for it, which is something that can be done, but I want to... For me to make it work, I kind of need to just get the avatar done first. Then I could go from there. Spotted with outlook not so good, right? So here we are. Is this one of the ones where it moves automatically? Yes, it does. The ultimate weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. This is it, my friend. Again, when you have dialogue that's moving on its own in this game, and, like, kind of cinematic, you'd think it would, you think it would be voice acting. It kind of felt like a scene that should have been voice acting. That's what... I knew there was a dice roll command. I knew about that one. And I think we all know about the slot machine one. Too bad the gold doesn't really matter. I want to give it a use though, but we'll see. Stuff I need to think about. Come on, javelin. There we go. Yeah, you can tell this is final area music, because the music is not triumphant, it's like this piano piece. I don't know how else to describe it. It's triumphant in a different way. Having an AoE, but it's too bad it takes like 2 minutes for it to recharge. I hope there's actual rewards for this one. Instead of just, you know, this kind of seemed like it wasn't one you come back to. Maybe there's a hard mode version that actually has rewards. That might be it. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, there is a quote command, but we haven't really utilized it. Because you need to add a quote. And then when you do the quote command, it will just pick a random quote that we have made, which we have not made any quotes. So a command that could be fun to use, but we need to, like, actually get quotes for it. I think I have it set up to where anyone can add a quote, though. I think how you do it is you do add quotes, then you type out the message. I think that's how it works. Because I think I have it set up to where anyone can add it. I would need to re-look at that and see if I have the idea right. I think if we were going to use the quote command, I think when typing it out, we should actually have it in quotation marks, and then maybe put on the side, like, who said it. Assuming, like, we put quotes that are not just mine. I don't know. That's one I keep forgetting that we have. Just testing a bunch of commands. It's fair. Gaius. Let's move in on some. Ah, Sid, my boy, you were late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Medius came to abhor the power of his part in Meteor. He told me he wanted nothing more than to watch it. I can't. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had completely taken over shortly before his transformation. Mayhaps sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. I couldn't read the full thing. Early on in your career, he realized that you had the talent for devising armaments. It would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your own knowledge for peaceful purposes. And the thought touched, though he could not let it show. Damn it. You ripped open walls in this place just so you could say that to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I've long known my destiny, and I assure you, it lies with them? I don't know. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together, we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. Oh? And I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it is your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, I can read the rest. An Iron Giant? Got it. Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it! Command that gives all the list of commands. Isn't it just the command? Isn't that all it is? I do plan to add in raids at some point, but I wanna get the avatar figured out, and two, if I'm gonna create custom rewards for it, I have to finish the avatar in mind because I will definitely change some things about it to make it work. Because the thing about the raid bosses. That's something that you can do. You can give exclusive loot to have it drop. Like, you can give hats, and you can make, like, little pets to follow each avatar around, but stuff like that, I really need to think about how I want to handle things. And with hats, I can make it really look like the avatar's wearing the hat, because all the avatars are gonna basically be the same. So I can make it look pretty nice. Oh my god. Oh, I probably got hit by multiple at the same time. That's probably what happened. Okay. I see. I didn't step far away enough. Someone tells you you can dual, sleep, and play slots. Okay. I had a feeling there might have been a sleep command. I was going to test it out, but, you know. This. Isn't that bad. I just got caught in an attack because I didn't fully understood how it works. Yeah, this attack. I need to back away from everyone. It's it looks unavoidable. But if I am close to the other party members, then I get hit by their blast radius as well. And I think that's how I die. Got that done. Elevator. I don't really have a moment to try out the sleep command and see for myself how it works. But maybe I need to make a specific sleep command then. Yes! I get to mess around in the Magitech armor. Yes. Okay. Okay, I moved it, but how do I... Nothing's happening. Move ring. Okay. Okay, how do I use it? I have the little mini guns or whatever this is. Yeah, I don't really understand why I can't use Magitech cannon. Photon stream seems to be doing well anyway. Okay, like, it's not working. Seems to work. Yeah, I don't know. It's not working. You have a lot of gold back cap, and yet the gold doesn't mean anything. Kinda. has a few enemies. It's too bad I can't use the cannon. I don't know how to use it. And this still does decent damage. Is that the gold total amounts? Bad Cat? I find it funny that Streamlabs has the most. I find it hilarious. I'm not even in the top 5. I'm not even in the top 5 for the most gold. That's hilarious. You're gonna head out for the day? Have a good rest of your day, Bad Cat. Thanks for stopping. And thanks for messing around with, like, and reminding me about those commands. I have now been reminded about some of them. Go this way. Yeah, I need to be at, I think I need to be a little close. It's like mid-range. Nope, that missed. There we go. Yeah, I can't really do much. Yeah, it's not really working. I'm just gonna... Let's see. 15. Photon cannon. Let me look and see if I can figure out. Can I find, like... Come on, how do I use it? Fire. Okay, like it's not really telling me how to use it. Damn it. Oh no, Will. I have not been paying attention to what's going on. I was trying to figure out how to use photon cannon. It doesn't seem to want to work. I don't know how to use it. I think I lost my mount. I think it used too much juice. Yep. Alright. Boss fight? Probably not with Gaius, though. I find it hilarious that we're just casually walking around, not even that serious. You've been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Yeah, it's this guy. Is someone there? Garland, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero? Is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest-ranking tribons of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I have been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us. Yet the fact that counted for naught besides your privileged birth. You were admired as a young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas non-Garland. When you defected, I felt for sure my star would shine. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputation, genius, gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this, I couldn't read the rest. I, meanwhile, have ever been more made to feel second-rate. I would have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, I, letting go the R2, then press X? Is that how the magic attack cannon worked? Yeah, a little bit too late. I just tried to press circle and it didn't really do anything. Tower Laugalath? Anyway. Yeah, so it didn't really seem to work, so I had to let go and then press X. Is that to, like, confirm it or something? Oh, well. I wasn't, like, I tried looking it up online. I couldn't really find info on how to actually pull that off. Ever since I've set foot in this benighted land, I've watched you every move you have ever made in whatever. You have failed at icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a particular power which shields you from the corrupting force. It is only a little wonder that my lord has taken interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in the ultimate weapon. Should I succeed, Lord von Balsar, or Balsar, will surely take notice. Besides, extra for confirming. Okay, I didn't know that. There was no, I didn't think there was a tutorial for it. Or if there was, I forgot it. It was like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm playing with NPCs because there was one time I went into a dungeon for the first time, and while I'm watching the cutscenes, one guy just decided to beat the boss and start fighting while I was watching the cutscenes, so I didn't even get to see the boss. You know. You get one person to screw it up for everyone. One battle. But yeah, these would go a lot faster if I was actually playing with real people. Hope you're having a good day, Tyler. Get rid of the claws. Just realized I was probably stepping on the electric floor and that wasn't over me. Oh, I see. I was gonna say, they were all getting close. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. At least he had a big charge up to him for that one. It gave me plenty of time to get out of there. Yeah, okay. You're supposed to get close so you don't get thrown into the electricity. Got it. Done. Feeling like experiencing the cutscenes is the fun part. True. Well, actually, the real fun part is actually playing with multiple people and doing, like, a raid dungeon. But so far, these dungeons haven't been that complex, slash, the rewards haven't been that, like, noteworthy in the sense that it's like, oh, I got this cool reward. Too bad I'm not going to keep it for long. You know? Ultimate weapon is activated. Brims the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. I find it funny that we didn't even fight Leviathan yet, and yet we're doing this. Guess that's how the story ended up. You were right. What of Nero? Fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive surge of power from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of the Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hasting its way even as we speak, and likewise of the Maelstrom. All that is left is the ultimate weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which it houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There are bound to be a heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? Rewards will probably feel like they're that until you cap out, honestly. Yeah, I know, right? Which, because I'm free to play, my cap is, I think, 70. But I'm kind of told that my current armor set with the Dragoon armor will at least last me until beating the first campaign at the very least. Because I'm told there's, like, refights with the summons, like with Ifrit. Oh, now we have voice acting.
Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon.
But maybe those rewards from doing, like, the summon rematches might be more worth it, I don't know. So far, a lot of the rewards haven't been, like, big enough for me to, like, go and grind for. Not counting other than the music rewards.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
I fight for the love of the game.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
That's not what I said.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization, and in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Okay, Joseph, whatever you say. So I've been half paying attention. Hey, Caleb. I've been half paying attention to this plot, and this is probably one of those cases where the villain's like making a point about the false gods or whatever, and even if what he says, like, there's a point there, it's like the outcome that he chose is not like the good one. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the plot of this game. Not really. It doesn't help when the majority of the actual main story quest is like, oh, you need to help me deliver this this food item over there, and then you go and just go across the town, and then you go deliver it. And be like, oh, thank you for delivering me the food, and that's just a lot of plot. So it's kind of hard to really focus. What's going on here? I assume you've been playing Fire Red, right? How's that going for you? There's anything. Yeah, I don't think I can stop those. I just need to make sure I'm out of the way. Yeah, they were only there to make them attack. So far, these fights are not that hard. I mean, it helps that I'm not under-leveled or anything. Nuzlocke is quite easy to do Nuzlocke. Haven't you done a Fire Red Nuzlocke before? Or was that just like Gen 4 stuff? Maybe the Elite Four will be tough one because reaching level cap requires absurd level grinding. That is true. If I remember correctly, a lot of the Elite Four in Gen 1 is just at typically a higher level than what you probably would be at Gen 1. Definitely that's the case for Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl Black. Like, the level jump is insane with that one. Thinking about it, I think Ruby and Sapphire had pretty decent level curve for the Elite Four. Like, I don't remember finding a problem with them. All of Gen 2, though, had a level curve problem. Like, Gen 2 just has that problem normally. Oh my god, we lost our healer. We lost our medic. There we go. Got it. We beat Platinum and a few other ones.
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed.
You have done one and lost at the Elite Four. Oh, okay. What's your team looking like in Fire Red right now?
Impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
This MMO was great. How far did you end up getting, Caleb? Do you remember? Because I'm at the ultimate weapon. Which this looks like to be the final battle of the main campaign at the very least. We spent about 10 hours or so and it was quite fun, right? I'll say this, like, I stopped paying attention to the plot of this game, though. Because, like I said, like, a lot of the plot, like, for this game is just a lot of busy work. And I'm talking about the main plot. It's just a lot of busy work. Kind of feels like side questing. I brought this up earlier, but I think the Empire actually needed to be more involved a lot sooner.
Allow me, then, hero, to do that which you will not.
His favorite game. How many hours have you put into this, Tyler? How much of your soul have you spent on this game? I will say this, though. If I wasn't caring for the gameplay loop, I probably would have quit by now because the plot wasn't really hooking me for the longest time. So I'm kind of glad the plot finally picked up at some point, like a few streams ago. On and off, been playing since 2014. Okay, so basically when it came out. And I think Scuffbot's here. I gotta replace that. Not the best in regard, but gameplay speaking.
Bear witness to the true power.
It's definitely very addicting, I could say that. Although everyone says that the first DLC campaign is really good on the story-wise, but, you know, that's the whole argument of playing the entire campaign just to get to the good story, you know? But not everyone's for that, and I don't blame people for that. But that's one of those cases where that's just the first DLC has a better plot, right? Like, the gameplay is not going to change. So, like, if you don't care for the gameplay, then the DLCs are not going to change that, you know? So, fight? No, I just gotta avoid. Got it. Oh yeah, I booted up Fire Emblem 6 yesterday, Caleb, and I have now made it past Chapter 7. I've been on Chapter 7 for like more than a week, purely because I've been grinding in the arena. So, I can now make progress. A lot of my characters are now like at least level 17. So I feel like I can maybe do okay on the next few chapters without having too much stress. Okay, so I can't move. Great. Is this something that I actually cannot do anything? Okay, that was kind of annoying. If you were at low health, you would die. Good to know. Keeps thinking that there's gonna be like FE4, but you know, they're doing the new one, which I think it's supposed to come out this year, but haven't really heard much about it. Come on. Wasn't really button down. That makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple new Fire Emblem remakes here and there. I mean, you know, we've only had new ones recently, which is fine. Just haven't been able to, you know, play Genealogy efficiently, you know? Or Thracia. You know, I find it funny that this is like the ultimate weapon, right? And, oh, this is like a Arena Pride thing. I can't dodge it. Got it. This is an ultimate weapon. that's supposed to take down icons and absorb them with ease, but yet we just fight it like normal. And nothing changes. Literally forgot about the new Effie game. Yeah, I know. They haven't really advertised it at all, did they? I think they only showed it the one time. That's about it. Which, my thoughts on that character design, it's that the designs are all over the place. It looks like the main characters are just anime pro tag number 700. But then some other characters kind of look like they fit right in with Fire Emblem, and then some other ones kind of don't. It's like, it looks weird. I definitely want to see more, you know. It's gotta come. I think it has to come. I think it's come. Sorry. I think it's supposed to come out this year. But haven't really heard anything about it. Maybe they'll advertise it more once they actually put an actual release date onto it. But the fact that many people forget that it even exists is not a good sign. Also, the fact that it's supposed to be probably a prequel to Three Houses of some sort because Sophis is there. Like, what? Going on, and it kind of gives off a like gladiator type of Greek type of vibe, you know. It kind of seems like it's going somewhat differently with its style this time. Tyler, I've been playing Fire Emblem 6, but I've been given a challenge run to play the game without using any promoted units. So, and I'm also playing on hard mode, so the challenge is a bit tougher. Chapter 4 almost made me consider resetting the entire game. Just to see if I could get better level ups. That's a good question.
Can his strength truly be so great?
I don't know.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Oh yeah, Than said. Got it.
Your
Thancred.
foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
Oh yeah, Caleb, spoiler, Thancred got possessed, so he's a bad guy now.
This is what empowers him.
I almost wish he was actually a villain
Beyond
instead of being
mortal
possessed.
limits.
But yeah, that's why he's here.
If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear.
At least they're
upon the
implying
shield
he's
of light.
possessed, so...
And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core. An enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
spell without parallel. Ultima.
Which version of Ultima are we talking? It's Final Fantasy II. It's probably gonna be super
the life
weak.
force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Eorzea, what have you done?
Oh no, a villain betrayed a different villain.
Was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Eorzea.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells, to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Yeah, we're dealing with cutscene Ultima, so Ultima's actually useful, but you know, the actual spell of Ultima, that's when it becomes less useful. You know, the cutscene made Ultima way more powerful than what it probably actually is.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
How am I supposed to have a land to rule if you destroy the land?
Hydaelyn, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
How dare you destroy my base?
Later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Alright. I mean, been kicking your ass, but whatever. Oh no, he got a full HP heal. How dare he? That's very rude of you, sir. Don't worry, this is still not going to be hard at all.